Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Dillon. Welcome to today's latest video just for you. I'd like to introduce Rob Cuddy and Mike Kusid, both with HCL Software Federal. Both of you welcome.
Hey, it's great to be here, Maggie.
Love to
Thank you for
have
inviting
you.
us.
Absolutely. So Rob is a customer experience executive from USC with a bachelor's in aerospace and engineering. Mike has a master's of management and engineering degree from MIT. Collectively, you have 6 years of experience with HCL. And we are hosting an event at the Bytes Foundation, Quantico Cyber Headquarters. I want to speak a little bit about this.
Yep.
Cybersecurity has clearly become a government necessity with recent executive orders concerning AI, software supply chain, APIs, and security posture dominating the headlines, with application layers being the primary attack vector. The need for strong application security programs are critical for successfully meeting changing demands. And you and your team are hosting an event October 9th. We're calling it the Future of Application Security. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at QCH. So wanted to kind of get everyone on board, know a little bit more about what we have and what you and your team will be presenting. So I guess maybe if you want to tell us a little bit about HCL, who you are, what you do, and then maybe a little bit about your event, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely, Maggie, and we're super excited to be able to do this. HCL Software is an organization that is a part of HCL Tech. We were formed in 2019, and we have offerings that specialize in enterprise security, and digital solutions, data and analytics, and things like that. And we are focusing this event around application security, part of our enterprise security offerings. So we have solutions that look at all parts of application security, and in the Fed space, we have solutions that are on-premise that a lot of our customers are using, and we want to talk about some of the key initiatives and trends and things that we've been seeing over the last years. We know there's executive orders for software supply chain. We know that APIs come into that space really well. There's a growing need for better application security posture management that a lot of people are getting interested in, and there's always core fundamentals that are just paramount to having good security, and so we want to help people be able to develop those, continue to enhance those, and then we want to spend some time talking about where we're going to be going in the future. Mixed into all of that discussion, we've got a really cool keynote from a former deputy director for the NSA that's going to be talking to us, and I'm just looking forward to getting people together and talking about where we can go with application security. I'm very excited too about the point of view session that we're going to have, Mike, and the things that we're going to talk about there.
Well, one of the things on top of the mind right now is Gen AI. It has been absolutely revolutionary in our industry, in the application security, by both development teams using Gen AI, and then also good users of Gen AI, also bad users of Gen AI, if you wish. These attackers, including state agencies, use Gen AI, unfortunately, for nefarious purposes, attacking our infrastructure and our applications. So there are good users of Gen AI, how we can protect ourselves, and we're excited to talk about that because it's an important topic and it's very rapidly evolving topic. There's lots of new innovation that companies like HCL are adding in this space.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you mentioned developers in that too, because I think one of the big things that is now becoming more and more to the forefront is getting security context into development hands and really enhancing that relationship all the way through the pipeline. So that's another thing that we'll talk about, and talk about some of the things that we're doing in that space to help better get teams to work together, put things in context, find and fix faster, all of that kind of good stuff. So I think it's going to be a really great event, Maggie. We're super excited to be able to come and share some of the things that we're doing, and we hope people will take time out to come and visit Quantico and see us there.
Wonderful. I've got a couple of questions for you.
Sure.
As far as some of the governance behind the things that you're going to be talking, I know there's going to be some opinions. Obviously, you're going to be educating at the same time. What would you say are the top people that may want to attend this event? Is it going to be more CIO, CISO level? Would you invite developers, business owners, or just kind of a mix of everybody?
Yeah, I'm always open to whoever wants to come in the room, right? So we're open to everybody. I think folks who have an interest in application security will certainly get the most out of this. We're going to talk a little bit tactics. We'll show some things that we've been doing, talk about where these things fit in. So it's probably folks who have responsibility for working in a pipeline or who are doing security testing. If you happen to be doing penetration testing, or if you are part of your SOC, like that would be a great place to come in as well. So there is a lot of possibility there. Certainly welcome software developers, because again, we're seeing more and more of an interest of them having better secure coding practices, being able to see things in context, being involved in finding and fixing faster, and having those sanity checks as part of it. So I think those would be the main audiences that we would want in there. And again, if you are a program person as well for any of the agencies, I think this would be a perfect event for those folks. If you're looking for AppSec solutions, or you're looking to deal in some of the contracting, and this would be perfect for that.
Well, I'll add one more thing about governance. With the executive orders and the regulations from NIST and other entities in our government space right now, it's very important to stay current with those regulations and be compliant with them. And we'll talk about the policies, we'll talk about compliance, we'll talk about auditing, we'll talk about reports. Those part in terms of not just following policies, as important as it is for developers setting those policies, so setting those best practices. We'll cover those topics as well. So they are welcome to join and have questions about the governance, compliance, and auditing as well.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you both explaining that. And I asked one for stakeholders and investors, obviously your program leaders, but also even just your boots on the ground, the ones that are actually developing a lot of this. And the best thing about our events that I always talk about is the value added that you get, because you're going to get case studies, you're going to get real life application and things that you may not read about out in the public. And that's one of the beautiful things about what we do when we bring all of this together. So again, this event is going to be October 9th. It is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Some great people speaking, again, to reference the former deputy director, and we're really excited about it. So if you see here on our screen, there is a link on the registration where to go and sign up. Go ahead and take a shot of our QR code as well. But we would love to see all of you there and answer any questions that you may have. So any final comments, Mike or Rob?
No. Just looking forward to it. Mike and I will be there, so we're looking forward to meeting some of you.
I think it's going to be a very interesting event, so don't miss it.
Absolutely. Well, Bytes is proud to partner with HCL Software Federal. Thank you so much, and we will see you October 9th.
Awesome.